What's up guys, Sammy Mon back with some more best of, and in today's video we're going through the best sniping positions for Widowmaker or potentially Hanzo, but I prefer Widowmaker as a sniper just because you've got a gun. Now one thing to note before I get into this is that I'm not always going to be aiming for high ledges or platforms, and more towards long lines of sights where I've got defense, because obviously Widowmaker is vulnerable when she's on the ground. She can easily be taken out by a Tracer or any ground-based opponent, Reaper, Bastion. That's why she's got her grappling hook to get off of the ground and protect herself from this. But if the enemy team's not really full of that, or you've not seen too many flanks happening, you can just place down your Sonic Mine and go for a nice long range of sight, so you've got defense to just pop in and out, and I've got a health pack here as well to heal me up. And then if of course I do get shot or I do get attacked upon, I can move on to my second position, which is directly up here. So then we're 2 in already, guys. What is this? 30 seconds, 1 minute into the video? Wow, I've got a lot of spots coming. But guys, here is a bit open and a bit vulnerable, but if played well, you can cover so many flanks. I like to crouch on up here just because the shorter you are, obviously the less vulnerable you are. You've got these doors covered from this side, you've got this window, you've got that door. If you keep popping in and out using this wall and actually backing up as cover, so in, bam, bam, bam. Look at that, perfect. Then obviously if you pop your head a little bit closer, you can take out anyone coming through this doorway or coming round the corner, and then you could potentially go a little bit further out and cover that window, but then you're open, you're vulnerable to attack from this area, which is kind of annoying. So let's run forward and check out the other side of this. Now what I like about this side is the fact that you can cover this whole sort of open courtyard, so to say. So if they're pushing hard, you can attack them as they're coming through the door, attack anyone who's potentially just tried to pick up a health pack from there, coming out of there. But you've also got visual cover from the tree. Now it's not actual cover, it's not going to protect bullets, it's not going to save your life, but if anyone comes up through that sort of platform ledge and doesn't necessarily look like directly down here, if you're not moving, if you're just a standing target looking down your sights like this, you won't be that noticeable because of the leaves obviously blocking you off. So it is something nice to note. But then obviously if it's an experienced player who knows Widowmaker spots, they're going to look down this ledge, potentially see you through the gaps of the leaves. But for new players or for newer players that are just not as mindful as having a Widowmaker and where she may be, it is a nice spot to just have that little bit of cover. And then obviously you've got 2 health packs down here, you've got that further health pack down there, and then you've got 1 inside as well. But those are the 2 main areas for the first defensive position, guys. So let's move on to the second. Now these second areas are what I like to call last resort areas, or something along those lines. They're my last chance of protecting the first zone. So if you've been killed, you see that you've only got 2 or 3 teammates left trying to protect the zone, come to this position. If the enemy team are backing up or trying to push it through the doorway still, you've got a nice long range of sights on them. So obviously if anyone turns around because they've been shot from that direction, you're not going to be at like medium range, you're going to be a long way away. So it's going to be a harder hit for them, and potentially not even bothering with you, because say you shoot a Tracer, she turns around and sees you all the way over here. I wouldn't bother with a Widowmaker that's halfway across the map. Neither would a Reaper. I don't think anyone would, to be honest. Obviously, you're going to get those people that will, and they will come hunt you down. But at that time, you should have a nice headshot on them. Because if you think about it, when the enemy team pushes forward, especially a Reinhardt, he's pushing directly into the zone. You're behind him at this point. His shield's in front of him. You've got a nice clear shot at him. Bam. You could easily headshot the guy. Once again, guys, this is a spot if the enemy team are pushing forward and they've just captured the zone. So say you've just died and they've just captured the zone. Come to this right hand side as a defender. It's the big platform, you know, where I believe the Genji and Hanzo scene may have gone down in their short animation. Probably not, but it does look rather familiar, don't you think? But this like area covers the right hand side staircase, so any characters that are able to jump the Hanamura gap, say Lucio, Reaper, Tracer, 9 times out of 10, I'm guessing they're going to try and flank round the right, or yeah, it'd be the left-hand side for them. Right-hand side for us defenders, sorry, not the left. I don't know if I said left. But usually they'll come this way, trying to push forward to the zone straight away, especially if they've just got a few kills off on your team and they're respawning. But if you're quickly here, you can pop anyone coming down that stairway, anyone coming through the doorway, and of course, just assault rifle, because by the time they're at this area and jumping the gap, they're going to be closing distance and attacking you, so you could assault rifle anyone. And then you've got this health pack back up here to sort of heal you up if you're under attack. But it's just a nice long range of sights, and I particularly like it because if people do spot me, you've got the pillars to just pop out from behind, and it's not like it's just one pillar, bam, bam, and then bam. Look, you've got 3 different pillars, 3 different positions that you could fire from, and like that 4, 5, like, you could just do that whole light. Wow! Don't destroy the fence like I did. I think you have to destroy the fence to get to that back pillar. But it seems that fell off, okay? It seems that fell off. Moving on to the last 2 positions, guys. This one is a fairly obvious one to get to as Widowmaker, and that's just the ledge up to the right hand side. Now I only particularly use this if I see a lot, or if I've got enemy opponents such as Reaper, because Reapers, they like to flank round. So I've got this doorway and that doorway down there covered. But say you've got a Tourbillon on your team and they've got their turret facing down into the zone, it's just extra backup for that as well. You can kill anyone in the sort of coming for that turret in the doorway, and then trying to take out the turret and win the match, I guess. But also you've got the whole area covered. Obviously it's pretty open, you've got no nearby health packs, so it is a bit of a last resort one, or a good first move. So if people are just pushing in, they don't know you're here, you could get 1 or 2 kills, but you'll easily be taken out once they've noticed you're there. For the last one, guys, this may take experiential skill, okay, but what I like to do is, if the enemy team are pushing forward as a group, like they've got 4 or 5, if I can flank round the left hand side through the Tourbillon route, go up and then down this doorway, you've got that health pack there for backup. Remember, you've also got a health pack underneath you in this little tunnel area down there as well. That's only a smaller one, but if I can, coming back here and sniping anyone through this little snippet of a doorway really is useful. They won't expect someone to come up from behind them. Obviously, if you can get a headshots off, Widowmaker's headshots do high damage. This sort of covers that back flank as well, but the main purpose of this is if you come back all the way here, come to the dip on the bridge, and then just crouch, you could actually probably get rid of this. Can you? Oh, you can't break this one like the others. No, I thought that was a breakable barrier. Oh, well, you can still snipe through it. It is going to be a little bit harder because of the fact it's not a breakable barrier. But yeah, if you are seeing the enemy team coming as a group, try and flank around them, and then obviously look at this position. You've got a nice direct sight into the zone and just down through that whole tunnel area with a lot of defense. Pretty much that's like the only good vulnerabilities of this. I do like the fact that you've got this pillar and that building, and you've just got a nice like little like 1-inch square box to shoot through, but in reality you can move and it just opens up a whole area for you to snipe through, and obviously move a little bit forward and you can snipe anyone, say a Hanzo in the back trying to take out your bastion. Guys, that has been the best sniping spots on Hanamura that I like to use. If you've enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below. If you want to see more, or if you haven't already, check out our Tourbillon turret spots for Hanamura. And of course, if you want to see other maps, be sure to comment them with, I guess, any other heroes. If you want me to do any other heroes, like say best spots to lock down as Junkrat or Diva, then be sure to comment that as well. Check out our channel for plenty of other games, and until next time, thanks, and I'll see you on the next video.